All right, let's talk about SEO for your e-commerce store. We're going to build a blueprint, a real plan to turn all that search traffic into actual, sales. If you're running an online store, I'm willing to bet you've felt this pain. You're pouring money into ads, and it feels like you're just watching those profit margins get smaller and smaller. Well, what if we could change that? Today, we're going to build the exact blueprint the pros use. This isn't just about getting clicks, it's about driving organic revenue step by step. So, first things first, let's talk about what this blueprint actually is. Because the key to really succeeding with SEO is having a repeatable, structured plan that you can follow every single time. This is the opposite of guesswork. We're getting away from that whole let's just throw some content out there and hope for the best mindset. Nope. This is a deliberate process to plan, build, and execute a strategy where every single piece of content has one job: to convert. Okay, so before we can start building, every good builder needs their tools, right? Let's get our workshop set up so we can be as efficient as possible. Here's the rundown. Ahrefs or SEMrush. These are your heavy hitters for deep keyword research. Then you've got Lowfruits, which is kind of like a secret weapon for finding those quick wins. The keywords where your competitors are looking a little weak. Now, ChatGPT is amazing for brainstorming and outlining content briefs, but please, do not use it to write your final copy. And finally, something simple: Trello, Asana, even a spreadsheet to keep your content calendar organized. All right, listen up because this is probably the most important part of this whole thing. If you nail this step, everything else just kind of falls into place. We always start where the money is. So what in the world are money pages? It's actually super simple. These are the pages on your site that are one click away from a sale. For an e-commerce store, that's going to be your product pages and your collection pages. Think of them as the absolute bottom of your sales funnel. Let's make this super clear with an example. Okay, imagine you have a men's skincare brand. You find the keyword organic lotion. The search volume is pretty good, and the keyword difficulty is low. But here's the golden ticket, the key insight. When you look at who's ranking, you see that the competitors in spots 5 through 7 have really weak websites. That is a massive opportunity, a wide open door for you to come in and steal that traffic. And this is exactly why we start here. I mean, why would you waste time writing a bunch of blog posts about general skincare tips if your main organic lotion collection page isn't even ranking? By focusing on these money pages first, every bit of effort you put in is directly tied to making more money. Okay, once we've got our money pages locked in, it's time to build the content funnel that supports them. But before we do that, I want to tell you a quick story about when it's actually smart to break the rules. I absolutely love this quote. It's such a good reminder that SEO is not just about following some rigid checklist. It's about being smart and spotting opportunities nobody else sees. So check this out. There was this food and beverage brand, and they found a keyword that people were only searching for after they'd already bought the product. I mean, it makes no sense from a traditional funnel perspective, right? But the competition for it was practically zero. So they just went for it. They broke the rules. And the result of that one blog post, that one little rule they broke, it's now bringing in about $300 a day in revenue. It's the perfect example that, yeah, the blueprint is your guide, but you have to keep your eyes open for those golden opportunities. Okay, back to building our funnel. Let's talk about the middle. This content is for people who are in comparison mode. They know they have a problem, and now they're just trying to figure out the best solution. So you create articles that are like our product versus their product, or even our type of solution versus a different type of solution, like lotion versus moisturizer. Then, way up at the top of the funnel, you're casting a really wide net. This is where you're answering those big, broad questions. You're helping people who might not even know your brand exists yet. You're just solving their problems and getting on their radar early. And here's a really crucial takeaway from all this. Please do not get overwhelmed thinking you need to target thousands of keywords. It's all about quality over quantity. I promise you, 10 amazing, well-researched blog posts are going to do way more for your business than 300 mediocre ones. So we have the plan, we've got the tools, we have our content ideas. Now it's time for the fun part, putting it all into action. This whole thing works because of something called internal linking. So it starts at the top. You have a big top-of-funnel blog post like how to solve dry skin. This is what brings in a lot of general traffic. Then, from inside that big article, you strategically place a link down to something more specific. like a supporting article about the benefits of organic lotion. See how we're guiding the user and Google down the funnel? And here's the final and most critical link. That supporting article funnels all of that authority, all that link juice, directly to your money page. This whole structure basically screams at search engines, hey, this collection page is the most important page on this topic. And remember, your job is not over when you hit publish. SEO is a long game. So you publish the content, you build those internal links immediately, and then you wait. Give it a couple of months. Check its performance. If things are looking good, awesome, leave it alone. If it starts to stall, that's your cue to go back in, update it, and make it even better. So there you have it, a clear, actionable blueprint for e-commerce SEO. Now you have the plan. The only question is, what's the first money page you're going to build your entire strategy around? Think about it. Which page, if it ranked number 1, would totally change your business? That's where you start.